Here we go. Game one, winners quarters between Boost Pugsy and Boost Stevenator. Ada versus Teros on Shipwreck.
Three, two,
Stevenator sticking with Teros from last tournament.
Yeah, an interesting pick that we've seen being played a lot more by Steve, and a lot of success from as well. Pugsy finds the bomb, tosses it over Stevenator's head, and he finds the first weapon. It's the hammer. But Pugsy, without getting hit, finds a spear.
Finds the stomp into neutral, goes for the side sig, gets punished by the neutral light, and finds a D-sig.
Yeah, DC to cover Pugsy's landing. Pugsy ended up missing an attack and got punished. But now he's going with the spear, finds the D-light, misses the side air, and Stevenator is trying to be able to rack up some more damage. Once again, goes for the stop, but doesn't quite connect.
Pugsy covering himself with that neutral air.
Ooh, Pugsy only
And
has
the
the spear.
neutral light, he gets another poke. Double poke in the side sig. Got that green lightsaber noise. He's all about it, finds the D-sig. He's tossing him around like a rag doll.
And Stevenator's trying to get back on stage, hits the recovery, goes to the neutral sig, Gravy Cancel, doesn't connect, and hits hit by another down sig. Is this Stevenator's stock? Pugsy's got the guns.
Give me that Gravy Sig, baby. Let me see the Gravy Sig. Come on now, Pugsy. Come on.
Oh, Pugsy makes a fatal error there. Stevenator was out of jumps. He just had to go off stage with his unarmed to be
Finds
able
the
to kill
gun
him.
recovery and takes the stock off of Stevenator. First stock of the set.
Excellent job from Pugsy. Holding on the spear, landing with a recovery to do a decent amount of damage to Stevenator. He's doing a great job with these neutralites. Whenever he lands one of them onto Stevenator's Teros, he air dodges forward and manages to rack up the damage. Two neutralites in a row, sending Stevenator into the deep yellow, but he hits him with a recovery. Will he be able to end Pugsy's stock?
Find that side light.
Ooh, Pugsy hits another neutralite, but isn't getting follow. There's the side light. How is Stevenator going to be able to end the stock, if at all? Ooh, there's the side air, but it doesn't connect, and Pugsy's just racking up the damage with these neutralites. Stevenator can't get poked by the spear any longer. The weapon toss and the
Finds the
recovery.
recovery. Will there be another recovery? Will he kill him off the top? Juggling those spears. Real
Ooh,
spooky.
That ground pound, I think. Connecting, but not knocking Stevenator back. Goes to the neutral light. Stevenator
He
tries to
could
catch
have
him.
bounced into the spear, but he pops him with a down throw and hits him with the uppercut. Pugsy's sitting at 3 stocks, even though he's in the red. He's probably real comfortable.
Yeah, that signature option from Stevenator, yes, would have ended Pugsy's stock, but there's so much lag onto it. If he gets hit, well, he's down. Gets in with an unarmed combo, sends Pugsy flying, has the hammer, but how is he going to be able to end the stock? He doesn't really have that speed that he would have like with a weapon like a sword. Goes for the neutral air. There's the stop!
Finds the stop there.
And
And
launches.
that's all he needs. Almost falls onto his own mind.
Yeah.
Maybe that was a style points kind of thing.
Pugsy inching towards where the mine was, guarding a weapon, picks up the spear, and starts racking up the damage on
That
Steve.
down like goes for the stare, doesn't catch him.
Stevenator's going to need to rack up a lot of damage on the stock. There's the stop into the down sig, but it doesn't send Pugsy into too much. The stop in the neutral signature, Stevenator's finding crazy follow-ups with this downlight opening.
But Pugsy's keeping the pressure on, not only with those lightning fast side sigs, but with his neutral light. So, if Stevenator doesn't get a wicked sick kill at this rate, he's probably not going to be able to walk away with game one.
Yeah,
you
but
see the stop into neutral sig. This could be his.
He's getting crazy follow-up with these stomps right now. Every time that he lands that
Pugsy
D-light,
picked up the gun.
he's finding a
Pugsy
signature
has picked up
follow-up.
the gun. We haven't seen a lot of Pugsy guns yet.
No, we have not. Stevenator goes for a really unsafe down sig, gets hit by the guns, disarms him, holds onto the spike ball, hits Pugsy twice with the spike ball, and sends him flying. Will he be able to get another spike ball hit? He does!
And another one. Pugsy losing that stock. 1-1, but Stevenator sitting at red.
Yeah, Stevenator taking advantage of the fact that Shipwreck's ledges aren't very large. Pugsy, if he gets hit below the stage, won't be able to recover. But he has the hammer, hits him with the neutral light, starts racking up the damage. There's the recovery. If Stevenator doesn't get hit...
Sig, though. He's pretty far out there. There's the side air with the follow-up. Pugsy taking game one of the set.
Yeah, that down sig sending Stevenator low off the side of the stage, forcing him to recover high, and Pugsy gets a very clean side air ledge guard to be able to end the stock and take game one. Pugsy bans out King's Pass and Twilight Grove. Will we see a legend switch from Stevenator? I don't feel like he was very comfortable with Teros in that matchup.
Oh, not in the slightest. I would not be surprised to see him swap to a signature legend of his like Bodvar or Hattori.
Then again, near the end of that match, we saw him really starting to pick up the pace with a lot of downlights into neutral signatures. But here it is, the legend swap to Bodvar against Pugsy's Ada.
Bodvar! Bodvar! Say it like the announcer real quick before the game
Wait,
starts.
no,
Come on.
Bodvar?
Bodvar.
Bodvar.
Bodvar. Yeah!
Here we go.
Getting in here on Thunderguard Stadium.
Oh gosh. And both players opening up with no weapons. The weapon spawn favors Pugsy, but Stevenator finds the hammer. Pugsy holding the guns, already launching down airs, inside airs, but Stevenator gets in with the hammer and racks up a decent amount of damage. Goes to the ground pound.
GP gets punished with a Sair
Yeah.
on the ledge.
Pugsy wants nothing to do with that. Stevenator goes in for the stop instead of the weapon toss and misses a lot of damage.
Pugsy's still in control here, even though Stevenator's got a lot more dex and a lot more movement speed now.
He's not landing any attacks with this hammer. And he's getting hit by Pugsy's guns. Ooh, Stevenator holds onto the hammer. And that's the problem.
Gets hit by the recovery and set off the top of the map.
I really think he needs to stop holding on to the hammer. I think he needs to start tossing the hammer into Pugsy's face. He can't get in with these neutral lights and neutral aerials. He's got to do something else differently to be able to rack up the damage. Goes for a charge.
But he said goodbye to the hammer, he's picked up the sword, and he manages to get some pressure up.
Yeah, but at what cost? After Pugsy got back on the stage, he's racking up the damage
There's
once
that
again.
slide charge. Doesn't give out Pugsy, doesn't psych him out, he's keeping his peace of mind, he's getting back on the ledge.
Yeah.
Jumping between the side and into the gap.
Stevenator's got him in an uncomfortable position, however, forcing Pugsy to go almost completely underneath Thunderguard twice in a row, while he's boxing him up with his sword. Goes for that side sig, but doesn't connect, and Pugsy is doing a great job of playing
But I
keep
wonder,
away.
how much is this hurting Stevenator? Like, he might be jumping in between the ledges and into the gap, but he's finding side lights, and there it is, he just found a down sig to take another stock off Steve.
Stevenator's just really struggling right now to be able to fight against Pugsy's spear. Goes in for that hammer, but I just don't see him having a lot of success with this hammer, especially without the Teros-style signatures. Bodvars are just a little bit too slow. Goes to the ground pound, gets punished by Pugsy's neutral light again. There's the stomp and the side air. This might be able to end the stock, however. There was a spike ball hit.
Cocky. Doesn't catch.
Oh,
But is
Pugsy
he
finds
A-okay?
He finds himself back on stage, has weapon advantage in hand. Stevenator calls in the Valkyrie, picks up the sword, but Pugsy, he's got control. Both players find themselves in the center of Thunderguard, fighting it out. Goes to the
Goes
Gravy
for that
Cancel.
gravy. I think that's the first gravy we've seen all day here at Gravy Cancel Sunday.
Definitely. Stevenator going with the sword. Ooh, another neutral signature from Pugsy, not connecting, but Stevenator's not finding
Tries
anything.
to get that stop ground pound, but he's getting those dive kicks in on the gap. Nobody likes to be in the gap with a hammer, though, because you get recovered and you get killed.
Yeah, recovery killing him off the bottom. I still want to see more weapon tosses from Steve here. I barely... Like, when he has a weapon, he has to get disarmed. Otherwise, he just holds on to it. He's not finding any way to get in, and combo moves on the Pugsy. Like, a weapon toss in an unarmed racks up so much damage against Ada, and he's not allowing that to happen. Pugsy
And
goes
that
to
was
the
such a
ground pound.
commonplace thing to see from Stevenator in his previous showings here at the Gravy Cancel Sunday.
Yeah, definitely, especially with the hammer. But Pugsy right now holding onto the gun, sits him with the side air, launching him off the side of the stage, holding onto the swords. He's going for these ground pounds on the Pugsy, maybe trying to get an early off-stage gimp. Let's see it. It's not going for these down airs, and there's the recovery.
Finds that recovery, sends him skyward, takes the set.
And he kills him off the top.